Hey people, Necrobrondo here. So today I wanted to edit my Lucemon deck profile that I did in 2.0. I think it was 2.0, yeah. Deck received major support. I'm so happy with it. The deck feels amazing now. It's everything I wanted for Lucemon. All the cards, all the supports are perfect. Pure, pure Lucemon, you know. So I wanted to show off my deck profile, my combos, and then after I'm gonna go over some cards I really don't like in the deck. Some people like the cards. I don't think you should be playing them, and I'll have whole reasons with it. I'll explain later. First of all, let's go to the deck profile. So first of all, we have 4 QP ones. This card makes Luce being able to not get choked. When any of your Digimon with Lucemon in their name moves from the beginning area, you trash one card to draw one and gain 1 memory. It's everything I've wanted from an egg. The old one is subtly just left because this one is just everything the deck wants. You only run this egg, never run any other egg, because Lucemon just evos it to QP1, but don't go into for the wheelbase or the other QP or Legion drawn trash one and gain memory. It's not worth it. Wouldn't recommend. So now, going for the actual Lucemons. We've got a new rookie. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. 4 EX6 Lucemon. Amazing card. It's the one I like the least, but it's still good. It's still good. Still will play that 4 because we want as many targets as possible. It evolves into 5 from QP, so all Lucemons shares that. It has a special effect when I don't have a Lucemon, when I don't have a low 5 or lower card on the battle area. I can play him for 5. And start main phase or 1 play. Reveal top 3, add Lucemon or 7 Great Demon Lord in their text, then trash the rest. It feels up our trash. It's the best one, in my opinion, to go into at the beginning if you don't have the other one that will explain later. But it's amazing. And end of your turn, also the same as our beautiful baby BT18 Lucemon. End of my turn. By placing level 6 at the top of my security, I can evo into a chaos mode from my trash without playing the cost. Amazing combo piece. Can do a lot of sneaky shit with it. This one is my favorite. I know lots of people cut him at 3, but I love it so much. And then the new one, Ex10 Lucemon. So he's a blocker, and he evolves from QB for 5, and he has an actual inherited effect, which is blocker. So now we actually have blocker in Lucemon. So no need for Shoto anymore, even though we didn't run him that much anymore. Breeding when digivolving. This is one may move. So you evo in the back. Directly you can move into the battle area if you want, and then trigger QP effect. So you technically evo for 4/4 instead of 5. At the end of your turn, this one's a little bit different. Return 5 cards loose on their text from my trash at the bottom of my deck to evo into a chaos mode for free. This card, right here, this card. Chaining Lucemons. It's amazing. You evo into him past turn, then you evo into this one past turn. It feels amazing. Like you have a 10k blocker directly at the beginning of the game. It's crazy work. Love this card. All of those ones are at 4, except for the old one, the BT4 one that's on play recover 1. I didn't find any space for it. I want to, but right now I think my list is perfect the way it is for my playstyle. I'll explain a bit later with the options. So that's it for all 3s. Let's go into the actual rest of the deck, the Chaos modes. So we're still running 4 EX6 Lucemon Chaos mode, the best Lucemon Chaos mode. He's so good. On play when digivolving. All of the Lucemon share this effect, like the gimmick of making someone choose. I can make an opponent make a choice. Either they kill something on their field, so a Tamer or Digimon, or I trash the security and I recover 1. An alternate if he would leave the battle area. Leave, not delete. If he would leave, I can play a Demon Lord or a Satan mode from my trash by returning a baby Lucemon from my trash to the bottom of the deck. Amazing card. even like in 5 years, if the deck is still around, this card is still gonna be played. So you need it at 4. I know some people can't play it at 4 because they don't have the budget for it. But please just play this card. It's amazing. It makes the whole deck pop. Would recommend. Then we're going for 3 Chaos Modes BTC. So this one has the same on-play effect and when drawing effect. So make a choice. But this one has a protection. Altern, if you would leave the battle area, I can trash my bottom security card to protect him once per turn. I love this dude, but since the Ex10, I think he is the weakest one. But he's still amazing just for protection alone. And if I don't have a target in trash, I prefer to even to him. And for the new one, Chaos Mode from Ex10. So these two evo for 6, this one evo for 5, so it's a bit cheaper. And he has a when resolving, when attacking effect that are not once per turn, mind you. By trashing 1 card from my hand, either my opponent can delete Digimon, or I recover 1. I don't know what this noise is, but whatever. Altern. If you leave the battle area, I can leave my opponent a choice. Either he kills something on his board, or he stays once per turn. I think this is the best Chaos Mode to go into early to fill up your trash and then do some checks, and then you go into this one next when you have something better. He has aggression. He can fill up your trash. His when drawing, when attacking effect is not once per turn. I didn't like this card at first. But God, it put on so much work. Would keep recommending out 4, or you can go for 4 of this one and 3 of this one, but 4 of this one's always better. Next, for level 6s. Didn't change too much, but there's some ratios that have been lowered. So we're playing 3 Lucemon X's. I wish Lucemon X was still a 4 of, but as the deck is now, I don't have space for him anymore. He's my favorite card in the game. I love his effects. His protection is insane. I can do so many shenanigans with it. And his end of turn makes my opponent choose each time it ends the turn. Amazing target if one of my Lucais here like stays on the field. This one not too much. I will always prefer to evo into either this one or this one into Lucy X, but this one I prefer to keep on field. If I have a lot of the option in the trash, I always try to evo into him. But right now, he's at 3. I've been happy with 3. I could see myself lowering him to 2 next support, but I'm sad. And then we got 4 Lucemon Larvas. Larvas, oh boy, I love Larva. He's one of my favorite cards in the deck. I know I don't think a lot about this, but this deck just resonates with me. So he has 0 DP and he has a 6 cost, and he's level 6. So you let's say you play him. You have this Lucemon right there. Then you play him. You put him into the security, and then you evo into Chaos Mode from trash for nothing. It still costs 6, so each time you have it, you should always do that, because it's just it's always better. You always recover 1 with this, and the security effect is amazing. I play a Lucemon from my trash, a level 3. So that's 4 effect. 4 targets that revive a Lucemon. Let's count how many I have in the deck, technically, that revives Lucemon from security. So that's 4. And the breeding altern one of my Saturn wolves will leave battle area. I can move this Digimon to protect him. And I'll turn all of my Lucemons and their tags and their names. If they will leave battle area, if they have 0 DP, they do not leave. Like, they're invincible. That's why this card has always 0 DP. Love it. People who play at 3 are coping. This card's amazing at 3. At 4. And one last card. Leviamon. Clifford, the big red dog. Amazing card. But there's no more space for him, in my opinion. Like, as a 2-off. Some people have been able to play with the ratios, but I think as 1-of, he still comes up. And I just want him in the trash to play with Chaos Mode. And there's a better target now than Levia. So those are my level 6s. Now, for level 7s. We got new support as level 7s. We got 3 Satan moves. So this one, compared to the other one, actually has no play, and with drawing effect, and like more stuff. On play, I can place the larva from my trash at the in my breeding area to delete all of the highest level. This saved me against Diaboro, because Diaboro is a horrible matchup if they don't swing into Dead or Alive. Because they keep de-drawing you, and if you play this, they can't really hot it. And the wind drawing is the same as the on play, and wind drawing when attacking. I can make my opponent delete one of the Digimon Tamers. If they don't, they trash their security and I unsuspend. This will always kill something on the board. There's no reason for the opponent not to, unless they have a really important stack. With this card, I see myself evolving into it. I sometimes play with the Chaos mode, I play with Dead or Alive. And then the last card for the whole sense is one Old Satan mode. Old Satan mode is still amazing. I never really evolve into him because I prefer to have him in trash, because his end of all turn is absolutely amazing. Trash one security at the end of each turn, puts my opponent on the clock, and if I hard played this from the Chaos mode that plays something from trash, so this one, there's already a Larva, so I can just this Larva can also protect this guy and this guy. So if any of them would die, I would just bring out Larva to protect them. Some people have been doing 2 and 2, like 2 of this and 2 of this. I think for my playstyle, this one is the best one, because just for the unplay, it's amazing. And I love Satan. Favorite boy. For the options, we're running a lot. So we're playing 4 Larva, so that's 4 targets for Lucemon to recover, like to play from the trash. So why not? Let's add 4 more, which is 7 Cruise. If I even to Luce, I can put this card at the bottom of my deck to technically give him a wind drawing effect, which is either your opponent trashes a card or lets you recover. 4 can be too much sometimes, but this is free trash fodder. I want to see it each time in security, and when I go into Luce and I have like 2 or 3 or even 4 sometimes, I'll always recover. And I can't really deck out because we have the new Lucemon that just says, oh, put 5 at the bottom and like evo for free. Pure value. Can play at 3 if you want, and maybe add like a Levia, but this card. Do not sleep on this card. It's amazing. And the main effect is so-so. You don't really use it, but it's fine with puppets. Delete the Digimon for... If I have like, let's say, 1 security left, and they have 6 Digimon, I delete 5 Digimon with this. Problem is, it's yellow and purple, so I already have to have a Lucemon on field. A Chaos mode or a let's say Lucemon X. Doesn't really come up, but it saved me sometimes against Diaboro again. So that's 8 security effect that plays the Lucemon. No, 3, mind you. Why not add 4 others that are alive? Sadly, I'm not playing any Tamers in this deck. I would like to, but the only Tamer I kind of want is Mimi, and I don't have space for her. The BD3 Mimi. Main effect. Play 1 purple level 5 Digimon card from my trash, so Lucemon Chaos mode, pretty much. But if I have 10 or more, I can play anything with Lucemon. So I can play Satan, I can play Satan. Pretty much I always try to play Satan if I have this. So that's 12 cards that play Lucemon. This one plays any Lucemon, but this one plays just Lucemon. Why not add... So first of all, we have 12 right now. Why not add a Omni X for 2 costs, and then it also plays the Lucemon from my trash. So now we're at 16. Yeah, 16. I can't say how much this card breaks Luce. It gives blocker, raid, and piercing, and plus 3k to any of my Lucemons. And in my trash at the end of the turn, I can bottom deck it, trash my security, and make my Luce swing without suspending. There is no reason for this card to be this good. It's an Omnia X for 2. Makes my baby Lucemons 13k, makes my Lucemon CMs 16k. So now we're at 4, 8, 12, 16 cards. That plays something from trash when checked. Why not rig our security to actually play something? Jenny's house. In my first build in Ex10, I completely removed this card because like, oh, we don't need it. We have like this now. This card, I shit you not, is the best deck I've found in this deck for Lucy. So I placed it at the bottom of my deck, security face up, and the security effect is, oh, I can play a little 3 card for my trash, aka any Luces, any baby Lucy, and gives all my Digimon plus 3 KDP. So this coupled with that gives plus 6 KDP. A rookie with 16 KDP that swings over your Mega with Raid, Piercing, and Blocker. Doesn't that sound amazingly broken? It does, in my opinion, it does. And just costs 2, and technically draws you a card. And if you want to trash your bottom security knowing that you have another one in hand with the BT in Chaos Mode, just trash it. You don't care. You'll just protect your Lucemon, he won't die, and you'll protect. And you'll just trash this and you can use another one next turn. I can't explain how good this deck is. All this deck is amazing. All of these options play Lucemons with some effects. So we're pretty much done with the deck profile. Quickly, first I wanted to go through combos and like stuff and cards that I really don't like. So for cards I really don't like, first of all, you'll notice I don't play Gospel. Okay, I know lots of people love this card, but I personally, for someone that plays Lucy super competitively, cannot recommend this card. Unless you have the Ex10 Lucy. And if you don't have the Ex10 Lucy, this card is as bad as before. Because you'll do this. You'll remove a Lucy from your trash, which you actually want, because you want to keep stuff in trash. And you'll evo your Lucy from trash without paying the cost. But it's a cost 5. It doesn't save your memory. Technically, it does save your memory because you'll use the trash effect to reduce the remove cost by 3. And let's say it. The trash opponent option card, if opponent knows what they're doing, they will never let you resolve the option card unless they really need the search, and that way they'll build their stack. They don't care if they lose a training because it's 2 costs. They don't care if they lose a man boost. If they lose a miraculous Mega Knight for Amimon, they don't care. They're playing 4. We're at most playing this as a 1 or 2 of. This card despises it. There's a whole document on the Lucemon thread that this card is bad. Can't recommend it. Bad card. If you want to play it, sure, but it's not super competitive. Next, Uko. Uko wastes you a turn. Yes, if it lives, you can trigger your Lucy, but if you don't have the Ex10 Lucy, again, it won't trigger as fast as like anything. So you'll bottom deck your options, which are like 40% of your deck. You'll bottom deck them, and you don't want those. You don't want to like bottom deck. This card just bad. We don't need more search. We have so much search, and we actually have 12 good rookies. People who play Uko are on decks that actually can abuse it. So like Rocks or Purple Hybrid. Do Purple Hybrid still play Uko? I'm pretty sure, yeah. But Rocks can abuse it so bad because they can put their eggs in trash, and they get their clothes, and they get their stuff. They don't play that much options besides the emblems. Here, in Lucy, it wastes you a turn. They'll always waste you a turn. Always. But you'll get this, but it's not... Is it worth really gaining 1 memory, even if the Uko will always die? Because your opponent will not let it stay? It's not worth... In my opinion, it's not worth it. And the last card I want to talk about today is actually Matt. So, same deal as Uko. It wastes you a turn. Yes, it will. Yes, you will like, let's say, I play Matt. First turn, do nothing. So waste the turn doing some Lucy stuff. I evo into this boy. I move up. I have 0 memory now because I Erased, gain math, and I trash, I gain memory, I'm at 0 memory. Sure, why not? But again, if you don't have him, sure, you'll always go at like 5 memory, but it doesn't really matter, you waste a turn. Doesn't matter, it's not worth it. Can't recommend math, no tamers, I've been feeling good. I've been feeling so good. Those are the 3 cards I see a lot of people play, and they're just not worth it. If there's any other techs you think are worth it, let me know. Change my opinion on Uko, Math, or Gospel. I hate those cards, especially in Lucid. In other decks, except this, you don't care about that. In other decks, they're fine. But in Lucid, it's so bad. It's so bad. So, for our next place, let's say my hand. You will always want at least 1 Lucid. Don't care which one. If you have, let's say, if you have these 2 in your hand, always evolve into this one first to try to do your security and stuff and draw more cards, and then you evolve into this one in the back to like do some more stuff after. If you just have this one, hard play it. If you're first, hard play it. You don't care if you give 5 memory. The best time to spend a lot of memory is at the beginning of the game, because this will never die unless they play like Deltamon. Like, you're really unlucky if they play Deltamon. And then you'll trash 3, you'll set up your trash, you'll do more search, you're able to find your chaos modes. There's not really more I can say about the combos, because there's not really, this deck doesn't have a linear play. You always try to adapt to your opponent. No, you make your opponent adapt to you, but you adapt to their strategy. And one combo I want to show off was with Lucex and let's say either of these 2. And let's say this and trash. So your opponent is at, let's say, 2 security. Or 1 security. 1 security is more easy. No, 2 security, 2 security. So our main, they'll let you recover. So let's say you're at 6. You move this up, you do your stuff, you hard play this, you swing into security. You do 1 check with piercing. So yeah, at least 2 security. Even 3 is fine. Yeah, 3 is fine. Let's say I have 3 security. You swing into their stuff. You're at 17. They're at like, I don't know, like 14. You swing into that. Hopefully you have Jenny's house. So now they have 1 security left. You pass turn. You don't care how, but you keep these 2 on the field. As long as he has a Lucemon under him. Let's say he has a chaos mode. So end of turn. Use this effect to put him in security. Protect him. So both of you trash the security of your security. So let's say you trash your Larva and they trash their last security. Then you bottom deck Paradise Lost. Trash your security. And then swing per game. This deck can steal games so fast it's not even funny. So that was pretty much everything I had to say about Lucemon. Again, if you have any questions or comments or like you think I'm bad, just write in the comments. I'm always happy to talk about Lucemon or Digimon for the matter to other people. And I think this deck is really undervalued. Amazing deck. I want to win a box event with it. I want Evo Cup with it. Lots of my players at locals do very good at regionals and stuff. I'll try to rep this at the next regional I go for. And B23 is going to be horrible for us. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So again, comment, like, share if you like the video. And subscribe, of course. I'll try to do more of this one content. Some gameplay video will be coming soon-ish. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. And I hope to see you soon. Peace.